Hey, Mark the Meerkat Suffering here, free online, tradingeducation.com, brought to you by Grok Trade. Hey, let's talk about a trade that we had in that GrokStar room this morning on a stock that was up over 130% at opening. That is ITMN, Intimune. They announced some positive drug trials and kaboom! Here it is at opening. Look at that. 1.75 million shares sold in the first minute of the day. And then it pulled back, way back, and now it was rising up again. We actually didn't know about this until someone called it here. It was rising up, said, hey, there's no trading pattern, but now it did what we call a bull pullback or a pullback sell. If you want to know more about that, let's just take a look here at our free online trading education site to the free chart school. Go to pullback buy, also known as a bull pullback, description of it, and a picture where the stock runs up, and then it pulls back to a line of support. And as it starts to roll up, that's a bullish formation. Probabilities are it could run in our favor. While we're here, let's take a look here. We have a couple of an upcoming event this week. Wednesday night, we have a Training Foundations 101 course. It's free. You can just click right here and sign up for it. It's at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Des and I will be there. You can welcome to join us. And if you can be in front of the computer at Friday afternoon, we can also join us at 1 o'clock this Friday at, again, just click here and to sign up for those two webinars. All right, back to our trade here. So here we are setting up. It's doing a bull pullback to his line of support, which happens to be the 20 moving average. So we set an order to go long just above that, and let's see what happened next. And there we are. It ticked up, and we got in right here at 33.64. And then it did what? It pulled back. Pull back a little bit. So we are now a little bit underwater here. Oh well, these things happen. But we just have our stop down here at about 1% just to protect ourselves if there's a suddenly drop. We've given it a little bit of room to breathe here. And then boom, there it goes, there it goes. Now it's up to the $35 area, even dollar support and or resistance. And here it was just basing right there. So I decided to take out half, and I did, at 35.10 for 4.3% on the first half. And then it went up from 35 to $36 resistance level. Resistance, resistance, resistance. So I'm managing my stop this whole time, bringing it up behind this 20 moving average. And I still have it up here now. And of course, I've already got 4% in the trade, so I pulled it in here. And what happened next? Bam! It broke right below that 8 EMA, almost there. And I was stopped out at 35.38 for 5.2% on the second half. So again, let's take a look at this trade here. It was doesn't look like much when it was like that, but let's stretch it out a little bit. And on a bull pullback here, we got in long. When it hit some resistance, I took out half, protect my profits, then went up, and when it pulled back, it actually stopped out for a total of 4.75% in 22 minutes. Yeah, that's a pretty incredible trade. And this was called out by somebody in the room, the fact that this was a big mover. And we had to be patient and wait for a trading pattern. This is Mark the Meerkat Suffering. Hey, just remember, just like a great fisherman, when he catches a great fish, what does he do first? He cuts off the head, he cuts off the tail, and only keeps the meat. Well, in a trade, it's the same thing. We're not trying to go for the very top or the very bottom, but we're trying to keep the meat of the trade. Trade well.